Hi, my name is Abby Kang. I'm in the AYG Senior High and I'm going to be sharing my Wales testimony today. Before going to Wales, I had no expectations. This was my first mission I had been on, so there was fear and excitement to share the gospel with the kids. But to be honest, there was hesitation before signing up for this mission trip. I didn't really want to go and I was spiritually unmotivated. After being convinced and praying about it, there was something telling me that I needed to go, so I eventually decided to sign up. I was still very unsure about it all, but I felt like God was telling me to go. I remember feeling like I wasn't good enough or old enough to be spreading the gospel or going on this mission trip. I was fearful of what would happen, especially serving in the youth ministry when the children would be closer in age to me. With all this fear and uncertainty, I still tried my best in the trainings and prayed a lot to God, asking why He called me to go on this trip. During the youth ministry in Wales, I felt as the days went on, I was being encouraged by the kids and how much they could grow in just the 4 days. I tried my best to guide them to God and tell them about the great news of the gospel and use what I learned in the trainings to bring glory to Him. Hearing them open up about personal conflicts and family-related issues was really sad, but I always reminded them to turn to God during these hard times. God was always going to be on their side even when they felt alone. Throughout the days of ministry, the kids and leaders got the opportunity to write encouragement cards to one another, and reading those after ministry uplifted me. One specific card stuck out to me, though. The card had no name on it, but I remember it saying this: "Thank you for helping me truly find Jesus." After reading this, I realized that this is why God was telling me to come here to Wales. Even though I had no idea who wrote that to me, I believe that this was my purpose for coming here. Even if it was just one soul that was convicted, I believe that this was God's plan and God's calling for me. I was not too young or unqualified to do God's work, and He showed me that. After reflecting on my time in Wales and what God has done to not only the children, but to me, I now believe that this year's team was all handpicked by God to go and serve there. God had a very specific plan for each and every one of us going there, even if it made a small difference or a big difference. Now that the missions is over, I don't want it to just end here. I will continue to try my best and bring glory to Him wherever I go.